If you're growing vegetables this June, this is the month that makes or breaks you. Welcome to Gardening with Ben. We're going to give you tips and advice on what you need to do in your vegetable gardens at this time of year to get delicious vegetables growing and to keep them crops continually growing and getting great rewards from your harvest. So the first tip is water deep and not often. Now some people think that you have to water every day, but soil tends to hold the water pretty well if you're lucky. So the best option to do is when you water, don't sprinkle the plants, give them a good soaking so that it waters deep, it holds it, and you don't have to water often then. That's the best tip that I can give you for that. Next up is pinch and prune. Now if you're growing tomatoes, make sure you're pinching off those side shoots. We've done quite a few videos on this, but yeah, pinch out the side shoots and you will get more and more tomatoes growing on them. It can concentrate on growing great harvest on them and you can get some great results. If you're growing herbs, pinch out all the leggy bits and give them a trim up and they'll continue to grow the herbs all the way through the summer and get some great rewards from them and use them in your dishes and enjoy. Also, deadhead any flowers. Now like me, I grow flowers down at my allotment so that it attracts the bees and the bees help with pollination. So keep deadheading flowers to encourage more and more growth and keep them blooms blooming down at the allotment. Next up is feed hungry crops. Now if you're growing stuff like tomatoes, courgettes, beans, they'll need feeding on a weekly basis. Now you can either make your own feed out of comfrey. If you're lucky enough to have a comfrey plant on your plant, make use of it. Get making some tea. There's plenty of recipes online how to make comfrey tea and feed them once a week. Or if not, get some tomato feed, that will do the trick, and make sure you give them a nice feed every week to help produce bigger and better fruits on the plants. Next up is successional growing. Now I have done a video on this. If you've not seen it already, go and have a look. And that is when obviously we're starting to harvest stuff now, so fill in the gaps. So things like lettuce, carrots, spring onions, radish, beetroot, and you will continue your crops all the way through to October time when it starts to get cold and you can get some great rewards from it. Keep doing this on a regular basis to keep them crops coming and keep them harvests cropping. Next up is look out for pests. Now we had a very dry few months, but the rain has started to come, so the slugs will be out and about. Go around doing a slug trail, slug hunt, catch those slugs, get rid of them, throw them away, and do that on a regular basis to keep the slugs away from eating your produce. Obviously look for things like aphids and also look for ants, and also protect things from pigeons as well. Pigeons love to eat brassicas, so if you're planting like cabbage, cauliflowers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, make sure you net them to protect them from pigeons from eating them. And also watch out for cabbage whites and eggs under brassica leaves as well. Make sure you net them with a fine netting, and that will protect them from the butterflies as well. Next up is support tall growing plants. Now if you're growing things like runner beans, peas, sunflowers, make sure you support them so that they don't flop over when it gets windy or when they get top heavy, as that can cause them to snap and damage, and you don't want to lose all the good work that you put into it. So support them with canes, netting, however you want to support your plants, but give them the support that they need to get great and growing. Next up is harvest regularly. Obviously if you're growing like lettuce, cut and come again, keep harvesting it on a regular basis. Harvest your radish, harvest your beans. The more you harvest your beans, the more produce will come. They'll keep flowering and keep producing as well. So keep harvesting regularly for great crops all the way through the summer. So that is all our June tips for today. Make sure you drop us a follow, save this video for later and tick off the jobs as you've done them. leave a comment. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben everyone.